Last time on the Harry Hill Show.
Harry Hill Show!
Hello there, I'm Harry Hill, and this is my show.
It's the Harry Hill Show!
Oh, hi there, it's me, Rick Rubin. I'm sitting in for Harry while he does a scratch card. You know, it's interesting to me about how humor can change someone's mood. You know, creativity is very much like that, you know. If you're feeling in a creative mood, often your other moods take a back seat and you start to feel better about life. You know, I was once talking to... Done. You know, I once said to the producer, John Ronson,
Yeah, sorry about that. It's, do you mind giving me a hand?
Yeah, sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
We've just got Rick Rubin. It's heavy. It's heavier than
He's a heavy guy.
And it looks.
Which way?
See if we can get him. Pull him this
way?
Yes.
And oh no, that
way. Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite
harder than you'd imagine.
It's quite
Big, heavy, Rick.
Quite a long trunk. The main, and he's got those Calvin Klein pants on. That's it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Please.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No trouble at all.
It's just that...
worked out recently, so...
Yeah, I mean, I asked him for a favour, but... yeah, I've just been handed the stats...
Right.
On the Podscarf.
Right, okay.
And I don't know if you can see this, the Harry Hill Show stats, but it's going along fine. And then there's just a sudden dip.
Right.
And that's when Rick Rubin came on. So, can we get his access pass off him, please? I don't want to see Rick Rubin in this studio ever again.
The guest is here, Daddy.
What's that, Gary?
The guest is here.
Well, we better welcome our guest then. Melvin Odoom. Is it Melvin Odoom or Odoom?
Odoom's fine.
Odoom, yes.
Yeah.
Irish?
No, Ghanaian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no apostrophe after the O.
Where'd you get those two mixed up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Irish and the Ghanaians.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Melvin Odoom.
What have you been up to?
Busy at work. Radio 1 recently.
Oh,
we do
the
the
old...
live lounge Mondays to Thursdays.
Oh, right.
Rick and
You did the live lounge. The old BBC, the Heritage Legacy, what they call it, Legacy Media. Yeah, we don't buy any of that Legacy paid stuff. We like to pay for it ourselves. Hello? Yes, I know. I will make that payment, I swear. I'll pay for it all. What? We just need a couple more ads, that's all. The live lounge. So what does that involve?
So that's essentially a show on Radio 1 where we have like live guests performing.
Yeah.
So we've had people like Olivia Dean, who I'm sure you love.
She's great.
Harry Styles has done it before. Lizzo. So loads of real big music.
But
stars.
I guess there's some filler as well.
Oh, no. Everyone's really, really good, Harry. Everyone's
What's
excellent.
Harry Styles like?
Harry's a really very, very cool, as you expect, and he's very he's quite down to earth. To be fair, yeah, because we've known him since like his One Direction days.
Yeah.
So like we've kind of been part of that journey. So he's a very relaxed, chilled dude.
Yeah, I love that album he had. It's the Watermelon Sugar. Hi. Watermelon Sugar.
Exactly.
Hi. Cantaloupe Melon Sugar. We don't have any stats on that. What other types of melon are there? Anyway, the thing is, Melvin.
Right.
I don't listen to Radio 1 much. I think maybe I'm too old for it.
No,
Sorry about that. So it just came out. I didn't mean to say it like that.
No, we embrace everyone, Harry.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I listened to Radio 1, Steve Wright was on it, I think.
Steve Wright?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before even my time.
Yeah. So sorry about that, but I'm going to try and make an effort to listen. Shouldn't Licky have come on? Oh, we're waiting for Licky, sorry.
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, I met Harry Styles, you know.
What do you think of Harry? What do you think of Harry? Not you, Harry Styles.
Well, I don't know what to make of him. He's a bit of an enigma, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I like that about him. He wears all these sort of fancy clothes that, you know, on anyone else would look frankly ridiculous. But he somehow gets away with it because, like you say, he's cool.
Exactly.
And it's the Harry Hill Show mascot.
Previously had a job at Ascot.
It's getting more and more elaborate, that dance, every time he does it.
Thank you.
It's like he's been practicing in the evenings. All right, Licky, that's enough. That's enough. It's just a taser. It's a Swiss Army taser.
Nice.
Would you like to have a look at that?
It looks good. Authentic.
Yes, well, it's...
Did you make this yourself, Harry?
well, I think they're Swiss Army issue. They come,
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this the holding point of...
That's the stick.
Just the stick?
And that is the 9-volt battery, but when you...
I wouldn't want to...
I wouldn't. Please don't do that, crikey, no. You saw what happened to Rick Rubin.
Yeah, very true. Not until after the show.
Yeah, just keep it there just in case.
Shall I keep hold of it or...
It's up to you.
I'll hold it.
Yeah, don't take it home, though.
No.
You can buy them.
And how much?
But, just give me 20 quid. Yeah. We've got some money, Mum.
Do you take installments, Harry, or...?
The battery's not included, though.
Right, okay, fair play.
All right.
Get that yourself.
Look, borrow it for the weekend.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't want to know what you get up to with it.
No, that's a secret.
No, so Melvin, joking apart, you're a big name on Radio 1.
Thank you.
But we've seen you a lot on TV too.
Yeah, I did the Jungle a few years ago. I'm a Celebrity, which was fun.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I met you first time was on do you remember?
Extra Slice.
Yeah.
Bake Off. Yes. I think we did it a couple of times, actually.
Did we?
Yeah, we did it about 5 years ago with... What's her name who did that show on Channel 4? Steph McGovern.
Steph's Packed Lunch.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that was me.
No, it was you.
No. I think maybe you're thinking of Greg Wallace. Again. You're thinking of Greg Wallace again. You're not allowed. I got that once. I parked up, right? I got out of the car. I was going to, Home Bargains, as a matter of fact. You can always get so much stuff there, can't you?
Do you shop at Home Bargains?
Well, I don't shop, but I like to just, be seen there.
Oh, right, okay. Just keeping it real, Harry.
Yeah,
Why
man
not?
of the people. Because the great thing about Home Bargains is you can buy like a great big cardboard box full of chewing gums.
Right.
But also a sort of 8-foot tall teddy.
And you never know when you're going to need either of those
No,
things.
exactly.
Yeah.
Very rarely at the same time. And as I was walking across the car park, I heard someone go, "Oh, look, there's that chef." Well, one thing, he's not a chef. Two, it's not him. All right. So how do you feel about AI, Melvin?
I'm in two minds about AI because I feel like you can't disregard what's happening in the future, but I feel like for creatives like musicians, it can be quite a tough thing. And obviously we're a big supporter of music, and for someone who's studied years like to be a musician or to write music and then to have this technology to kind of take over that, I think it's quite a tough thing.
Yeah.
So I'm in two minds.
And some of it is, I suppose what it does is bad music well. Is that fair?
Bad music well? Well, no, I think it's technology's take on music, but I think it's taken away from the creative slightly. But at the same time, I feel like it can help.
Yeah.
It's almost like that whole argument years ago when CDJs came out. So this is
CDJs.
DJ equipment, but it's where you can put like a CD or USB in it.
Right.
At first, people would be like, well, those aren't real DJs because you're not using vinyl. But now all kind of official DJs are using it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's about embracing that technology, but not taking it so far that it takes away from the creatives, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because joking apart, musicians over the last 30, 40 years have been really hammered by every single development. It seems to be taking away revenue from them, doesn't it?
100%. Yeah.
Fortunately, I'm not a musician. Well, I am actually, but anyway. We've actually got an AI bot helping us out.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Phew. Sarah, the AI bot, who's going to come out and tell us a bit about you, Melvin. Sarah? Oh, she's here, look. Hi, Sarah. Say hello to Melvin.
Hey Melvin, good to meet you. Big fan. Used to love you on the Kiss FM. Yeah, gonna say you can kiss my FM any day of the week. Kiss my FM. Kiss my FM.
All right.
Fork bump.
Okay, she's offering a fork there. Fork bump.
Yes, Sarah.
Yes.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, Sarah. Now, Sarah's going to tell us a bit about you. Sarah, what would you like to tell us about Melvin?
Here goes. Melvin Odoom is a British radio DJ and television presenter. Early life. Odoom was born in Cricklewood, London. He attended the University of Bedfordshire and studied a media performance and radio degree.
Right. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. You happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that so
far.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Cricklewood.
That's right.
What was that like?
Well, I was born in Cricklewood, but grew up in Seven Sisters, and then moved to Edmonton when I was about like 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I've loved North London all my life. I've been there even till this day. So yeah, I'm a big North London fan.
Yeah. And then you went to this Bedfordshire University. What was the media performance and radio degree? How does that work?
So it's like a minor in radio. So it's the main focus was radio, but we looked at different aspects of performance. So we did like stuff in front of the camera, pretending to be a tree for some modules, film studies, stuff like that.
What tree were you?
I was an apple tree.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. What? Well, what is there to learn about radio as such? It's not like the inner workings of a radio, is it?
So essentially, it was how to plan a show, coming up with concepts for content, learning how to use the desk, editing and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So at that time, we used something called Adobe. It's kind of changed over the years.
Right. Yeah. And so if someone wanted to be I kind of figured that if you wanted to be a radio DJ, you just sort of started and made your own.
Well, for me, it was a bit different because, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I went to uni. I actually wanted to be an actor, and then I studied A-levels in acting and realised I was really bad at remembering my lines.
Right.
And freaked myself out, and I was like, what else can I do? And I went through clearing at university and ended up doing media performance and radio. And that's mainly because I just loved listening to people like Trevor Nelson.
Yeah, he's
good.
good.
He's amazing, right? And so I was thinking I could probably do that, and kind of fell into it. But at the time, I didn't know. Yeah,
he's on my channel now, Radio 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on Radio 2, but that's mainly what I listen to.
Oh, you prefer listening to Radio 2?
A little bit of Radio 2. I'm a bit of a Six Music dad.
I can see you listening to Radio 6, because you're like a trendy as well. You're half trendy, half Radio 2.
Well, don't spoil it.
Okay.
And if I'm honest, if I'm a little bit lazy, I might tune into Gold.
Gold?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What, is it good on Gold? I don't listen to Gold.
They play it's about 30 tracks over and over again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know all the words.
Sounds good.
I know all the words to all the songs on Gold FM, whatever it is. Good. Well, this is excellent. But so you weren't in a band or anything?
No. So I started doing like student radio with Ricky and then my mate Charles, and then I was like, okay, cool, this is fun. Then I left there and started working for like a youth club in East London, and I taught drama and dance in Tower Hamlets College. And while I was doing that, Ricky, my mate, was doing work experience for loads of different stations, and he got me a job at the BBC, and that was like my first kind of radio job. Yeah,
because actually, being people think, you can be a DJ, you just play a record and then you got to talk in between.
Yeah.
But actually, I had a job. It's the only job I've ever been fired from. This is absolutely true.
Really?
I had a job on Capital Radio.
You was on Capon?
Yeah, I know. Hard to believe.
When was that?
This was maybe 2004, something like that.
Were you playing music?
So yeah, they said it was a lie. They lied to me. They said you can play some of your own, tunes. It's not just the Capital playlist.
Well, as in tunes you've made?
No, stuff I like.
Oh, you like, right? Yeah.
And but when I get there, it's very rigid on the playlist, right? But the guy goes, "Okay, look, come in, and we'll just sort of do like a, we won't be broadcasting. You can
like a demo,
a demo, right?" So I go in, and they play the jingle, Harry Hill on Capital Radio, blah blah blah. It comes to me, and I couldn't think of anything to say.
No way.
Couldn't think of anything to say. It was at that Leicester Square place. I'm looking out. I looked across and I could see the Aberdeen Steakhouse. And I go, and I said something like, "Well, here we are at Capital FM, and I said, look out, I can see the Aberdeen Museum of Steak." Here is, and now Evanescence with Wake Me Up Inside. And there's all that. When was that out? Wake Me Up Inside.
I'd say like 2005.
Yeah, that's it. About then.
Was it around then?
Yeah, it was about then, and it was a lot of it was mainly Evanescence and stuff.
See, I would listen to you on the radio though, but they should just let you be you and play whatever you want.
They didn't want me to be me, and then after about 6 weeks, it was a Sunday lunchtime thing. It's called Funch.
Funch.
Yeah, like a fun lunch.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Funch. Welcome to Funch, and that was our first mistake. And I happened to be. It was like when Dr. Fox was there. Remember Dr. Fox, Chris Tarrant?
Yeah, I used to work with Foxy when he was at Magic.
Yeah, Neil. Yeah. And I was wandering around the corridor, and I happened to bump into the. This is on a Friday. Happened to bump into the controller of the channel, Capital FM, and he goes, "Oh, I'm glad I bumped into you." He said, "Can have a chat." So you go and sit down, and he says. Yeah, we've had the results of like a focus group, or a survey thing. He said, and a lot of people really like the show. Right. I said, oh, that's good. He said, yeah, but a lot of people hate it. He said, particularly our target audience of 18 to 24, female friendly.
Right.
He said, which is why I want this Sunday to be your last one.
Oh, wow.
Just because he bumped into me.
Is that cutthroat?
That cutthroat.
Wow.
And I said, well, if you think I'm coming back on Sunday, you've got another thing coming for it. Stayed at home. Got the money. Got paid for it. But
it's commercial radio can be like that. Yeah. It's very tough. Because it's all about numbers for them. Not creativity, which is your world.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the BBC. You don't have to chase numbers.
Yeah. I think you'd be great on radio too.
Two, maybe. Yeah, I see. Yeah. See what you did there.
No. or one. You could be with me. We could call it the Baldies.
Us two together.
Yeah.
I don't like jobs that just go on and on and on. I want to have a job that finishes, that's got a light at the end of the tunnel. So you're stuck on this Radio 1 thing forever.
Yeah, but if we only do like a few hours a day, like 3 hours a day. That's like not real work, is it? Like my mum she's a care worker and she like looks after people with dementia. Like she's got a real job. She's, really taking care of people. We're just chatting rubbish for a few hours.
Yeah. Well, compared to your mum, yeah, maybe. What, do you still live with your mum?
No, not anymore.
Do you?
Sometimes. No. I visit mum a lot.
Yeah.
She makes an amazing jollof rice and chicken.
Yeah, I love that when she makes that, and she makes that Angel Delight.
She's very good at that as well.
You sing it? I'm going around tonight. You sing it tonight? I see you there. Yeah.
Don't talk about my mum like that.
She's probably about my age, isn't she?
Mum is 73.
Oh, a bit older.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Sarah, have you got something else to add about Melvin? Tell us about...
Career. Odoom, alongside Ricky Hayward-Williams and Charlie Hedges, hosted Kiss Breakfast every weekday morning 6 to 9 a.m.
This is the Kiss FM.
Kiss Breakfast won silver at the Sony Radio Awards in 2009 within the category of Breakfast Show Awards.
So this was
finally winning gold in 2012.
Award-winning show.
Odoom was part of the Kiss Breakfast team for 10 years, stepping down in 2018. That's 9 years into it. The winning trio moved to BBC Radio 1 to present the late night show Monday. Since 2025, Odoom has provided holiday and relief cover on BBC Radio 2 for DJ Spoonie on The Good Groove. Television.
Spoonie's good.
Odoom presented Basil's Swap Shop with Basil Brush on Saturday mornings.
Is that right?
Alongside his days of playing various characters for the long-running show Dick and Dom in the Bungalow. Odoom hosted an MTV Leona Lewis special. Love Leona. Whatever happened to her? Keep bleeding. Keep bleeding. Keep bleeding love. Keep bleeding. Keep bleeding. Keep bleeding love. Dum Dums plays that on his little guitar.
It's true, I do.
What was the thing at the end?
Leona Lewis thing.
No, not after Leona.
I think he was singing, attempting to sing, she was rather, Bleeding Love. Keep bleeding.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah. I mean, I could play, if you wanted me to, I could.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. Closed off from love, I couldn't stand the pain. Once or twice was enough, it was all in vain. Time starts to pass, sooner or later it's over. You cut me open and I keep bleeding. Everybody, keep bleeding love, keep bleeding,
keep bleeding love, keep bleeding, keep bleeding love.
You cut me open and I do the flute solo. You cut me open and and that's,
No, come on.
that's why we.
But wait. What was that?
Huh?
What was that thing?
What thing?
On your nose?
Oh, it's.
I've not seen that before.
It's a nose flute.
Have you got a clean one?
No, but it's not that dirty.
Can I try it?
Have you ever had COVID?
A little while ago.
Have a go.
Yeah, can I try?
Please.
Is it easy?
You can have that from me.
How do you do
So
it?
you blow through your nose, and you move your mouth. That's it.
I feel like a bogey's going to fly out.
And you change. Don't blow so hard.
Okay.
And you change your mouth. No, you blow through your nose. Yeah. Blow through your nose. Yeah. Maybe this isn't the time to be doing this.
I'll practice at home.
There's a rubber band as
But I can keep that.
Yeah. And there's a rubber band there.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're great
And I
fun.
don't have to pay for that one. Is that one free?
We'll put it in with the stick.
Okay.
We'll just call it what? Call it 30 quid.
Wait.
Sarah, have you got anything? Oh, well, we didn't really unpack all that, did we? But you did a lot of like kids' TV, right?
Yeah, so Dick and Dom in the Bungalow was my first TV job on the BBC with Richard and Dominic, who, for me, are TV legends.
Yeah,
nicest
absolutely.
guys. Do you know them?
Never worked with them. No.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
But they're like the loveliest, and they taught me loads about TV.
Yeah.
And then the guy who produced that, a dude called Steve Ride, who you really get on with, actually, he created another show called The Slammer. So those were like my two kind of introductions to television.
Yeah, great to get those gigs. How did you get those jobs?
My mate, Chanel Robinson, and she was a runner on that show, but she was in my class at uni. And she was just like, Melvin, do you want to come and do some free work for me? And I was like, I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah.
And she was like, just come down. We can't pay you anything, but we can give you toast. And I was like, cool, that sounds good.
But I mean, this is a good lesson for anyone watching who wants to get into show business. That's how it works, right?
Toast, free toast.
Who you know, and like turning up and doing stuff for free.
Exactly.
You get your foot on the rung. Now, Sarah, any more things to say?
Odoom done Strictly Come Dancing, and was partnered with Jeanette Manrara. They
you've
were the
done
first to leave the competition, having had the fewest public votes. However, Odoom and Manrara went on to win the Strictly Come Dancing Christmas special. Revenge is a dish best served
Yeah, so
cold.
you got your own
right.
Dude.
Yeah, you pushed a pie into them judges' faces. In February 2017, Odoom took part in a celebrity edition of Take Me Out No Licky, No Lighty. Weird format, like 40 women to one bloke. But gotta say
remember that?
I loved
Weird.
that show. Feet up, Chinese takeaway and a couple of tramadol and I'm in TV heaven. Odoom has hosted Lego Masters on Dying TV channel.
done a lot of stuff.
Channel 4, where teams battle to build the best Lego creations. Wow. Odoom took part in Richard Osman's House of Games and became the show's first contestant to score a minus point. Odoom done
that
I'm a
right?
Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Is that
Personal life. Not sure, but he done a celebrity dating show. So big clue there. That's it, you're all up to date with Melvin. Of the Doom. Twix drop. Kiss my FM.
Oh, he caught it. Wow, never happened before. Fantastic. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah's
Thank you,
off.
Sarah.
Gosh, you've done a lot of stuff, haven't
Yeah,
you?
a few bits and pieces, Harry.
Yeah, see, what was the celebrity version of Take Me Out?
So after it was on for a few years, Paddy did like variations of the show. So I was on with someone like from Towie and an Olympian. And so it was just the normal show, but with celebs instead.
Were you in the big lineup in the horseshoe? Was that all ladies?
No, I was in the lift.
In
so
the
I
lift.
came out and then I asked a few questions and we did a few tasks. It was actually quite a fun show. And I love Paddy.
Yeah, Paddy's great. Yeah, no likey, no lighty. What did you find love?
Not really, no. I asked the young lady if she wanted to go for a real date, and she said she had to go back home, so no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like the dates aren't real; they're like just for TV.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because I wasn't allowed to leave the country because of my radio show,
Right.
so I actually couldn't go to Fernando's. So we just went to a bowling alley in Holborn.
Right. Okay. Keep bleeding. What? And then you did another one. You did another dating show, right?
I presented a show called My Hotter
okay.
Half
Okay.
For E4.
Okay.
And that was quite a unique concept. So it was couples who would come to me and then would give them we'd ask the public, who do you think's hotter? And then we'll make over the uglier member
Uglier, that's
of
a bit
that
harsh.
couple,
Yeah.
to see if we could get them to beat their couple again in
right.
another survey.
And how would you do that? Sort of veneers and a bit of...
We'd change everything, do their hair, change their outfit, just good makeup and stuff like that.
yeah, heavy makeup and mood lighting, I suppose, is
Exactly
another...
that. It was a fun show. It was cool.
Is another trick that we can use, us ugly people.
You're not ugly, Harry.
Thank you. I only... thank you for that.
No, it's all
Appreciate
good.
that. Now,
One man's witch is another man's fairy.
yeah, there's someone for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There's another dating show I happened to sort of stumble upon last night while my wife was in the bath. Naked dating.
Oh, yeah. That's Ryland's one.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it says, isn't it?
Literally.
Yeah. Why have them naked? I mean, thanks, but why have them naked?
I think it's supposed to kind of release your inhibitions.
Right.
And, cut away from any kind of barriers. Because if you're naked, like their whole ethos is that everything's on the table, literally.
Yeah. And of course, it does boost ratings as well.
Yeah.
And you did have this rather unfortunate score on Osmond's House of Games.
Yes, yeah. It's not a very proud moment for me. I love Richard Osman, and what I didn't realise is the reason I got the minus points is if you answer a question incorrectly, it goes into minuses.
Right.
And I've always been taught that whatever you do in life, just try your best.
Yeah.
So even if I didn't know the answer to the question, I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
And what was happening was I was losing points in the process.
Yeah.
So,
it's
yeah.
like punishing politeness, that show.
So in the history of the show, I have the lowest score. And it's been running for years.
That's great. It's a badge of honour. Wear that proudly.
Thanks.
And then you've done Strictly, you've done I'm a Celebrity.
Yes.
What's left, Melvin?
Celebrity SAS.
Traitors.
I'd love to do Traitors. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be great on that. I've never seen it.
Do it. You've never watched Traitors?
No, I haven't. Well, I watched one, but I thought it was a bit boring. But I think it was the setup. They're all arriving in SUVs.
You would be sick on Traitors.
We could be, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'd be a traitor.
Definitely check it out.
I will. But there's...
I don't believe you.
Did you have any... What?
I don't think you're going to watch it.
No.
But you just said you will.
Maybe I'll watch the Celebrity one.
Oh yeah, just watch that one because you'll know some of the people in it.
Yeah, Alan Carr's brilliant.
And even Jonathan Ross, you know him.
Yeah, a bit.
Who else do you know? Tanika from EastEnders.
Tanita Tickerham.
No, I can't remember her second name, but she was in it.
Yeah.
You give that a try.
Okay, well,
two
thanks.
episodes.
Okay, well,
I'll test you next week.
all right. Yeah. Okay, you're going to come back next
I'm
week.
going to come to your house.
Yeah.
Next week.
All right.
and
Well, I'll see you tonight at your mum's. What did you think twice about the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Because I have been asked about that, and that just seems it's the most extreme one, isn't it?
It's a lot, and I'd said no for several years, and
Got a tax bill.
Yeah, got a tax bill. Do you know what it was? I was like, basically, it's my mate Marvin Humes who'd done it.
Right, yeah.
2 years before. And I said to him, do you think I can do it? And he was like, 100%. And I was like, what were the worst things? And he was like, it's the eating. He was like, everything else you'd kind of want to start doing the challenges. And it's because I trust Marv that I kind of was like, okay, let me get my head around it. But I was terrified.
Yeah, and what was your experience of it? I mean...
For me, the people made it. So I was in there with like people like OT, GK Barry, you should definitely speak to. GK will. She
Yeah,
will
well,
just have you
she was
crying.
supposed to do this, but she pulled out. It's a bit of a sore point.
Oh, sorry, apologies.
Yeah, she pulled out.
It's because of. I know why she pulled out.
Why?
Because she's going to the Brits. She got invited to the Brit Awards.
okay, fine.
Which is quite a big deal. I don't know if she's ever been before. But you would love her, Harry. She's a lovely person.
Yeah. I was prepared to love her, but she wasn't prepared to.
Everyone deserves a second chance, Harry.
Yeah, okay, we'll give her the second. The Kemps have pulled out twice.
They're quite busy though, the Kemps.
Are they?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, the reason they gave was personal reasons rather than busy.
Oh,
I gave a Brit to someone once.
who?
Guess.
Bruno Mars.
James Blunt.
Okay, I wouldn't have got that one. And what was it for? What award?
You're beautiful.
That was the award because he was beautiful.
No, it must have been best single.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's the same chords as Bleeding Love. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. You cut me a banana. You're being very patient with me, Melvin.
Harry Hill Show!
In 1962, 4 young men went into a cutlery shop in a city in Germany looking for spoons. But these weren't just any spoons.
Yes, so I just bought a couple of spoons from a shop in Hamburg, Germany.
They were Paul McCartney's spoons.
Yeah, German spoons. We were all very much into spoons back then. You know, we used to eat a lot of yogurts and soup was very big back then. Yeah, I played them spoons on all the big hits, you know, like Cherry Bakewell. They were making this sort of clack, clack, clack sound. I said to John, you know, I'll fix that. He said, you won't, you know. He said, that's the best bit. So it stayed in, you know. Yeah, there was special spoons then. Then they went missing. Yeah, often think about them spoons. There was a rumour that Ringo had accidentally put them back in the knife drawer.
I don't care what he said. I never touched the sodding spoons. Peace and love.
I played a couple of forks for a while, but it just wasn't the same. I don't suppose they'll ever see me spoons again. I just want me spoons back. No, that's not them.
Regency Television. Princely television in an uncaring world.
They were my favourite spoons.
It's time for our theme of the week. Firefighting. It's firefighting, and we're joined by Group Commander Daniel Capon, who is the Borough Commander for Southwark. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming in. Thank you for your services.
No, thanks very much.
Yeah, fantastic.
Can I call you D-Man?
That's a good one. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Cool.
D-Man. So you were saying, we met just before you arrived, didn't we? And you were saying you've just sort of woken up from... No, you've just been finished work, right?
Yeah, so as an officer, it's slightly different from... I'm an operational officer, so for me, we do what we call 24-hour shifts. So I started 8 o'clock yesterday, and I finished, stopped again at 8 o'clock this morning. I've actually got another one to do. So I actually finished Saturday morning at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
So it was a rather busy night last night. So
Was it a busy night? I'm just wondering about that. What is a typical day? Is there a typical day as a firefighter?
not really. I think that's what makes it a special job is that you never know. 2 days are always different. If you think last year we attended just under 20,000 fires. We had just over 56,000 special services, which are
20,000 fires.
Wow,
Crikey,
just
that's
under, yeah.
how many is that a day? That's like 6,000 a day. No, not 6,000. I don't know. Yeah, 60 a day. Is it? Is it?
Yeah, and that's just fires, and I think that's probably one of the misconceptions is that the fire brigade is just fires, and we're just waiting around fires. That's completely different. Like I said, we also attended 56,000 special services, which are road traffic collisions, rescue from height, rescue from water, anything you can think of involving people, and yes, animals. And I know there's all that
Cut up a tree.
Cut up a tree.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
Well, I've been in the fire brigade 24 years, and I think it's probably been about 5 cats up trees I've ever had to rescue.
But did you rescue it?
Obviously.
Okay, good then.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
They don't just turn up and say, nah, I don't fancy it. Yeah, what is it about cats? They get up a tree that they can't get down the tree. It's crazy.
Yeah, although you don't see many sort of skeleton cats up trees, so they tend to get down. So, but yeah, it's not. I think it's one of the most rescued animals in London Fire Brigade is cats.
Right.
But that's not always cat up trees. It's all sorts of
What's
things.
your most random call out then? The one where you went, I can't believe we got called out for that.
Oh, well, we get called to anything. Dripping radiators at the middle of the night.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think we spoke about it last time, Harry. So,
Dripping radiators?
yeah,
People are
3 o'clock
nuts.
in the morning.
People
Yeah.
are nuts, aren't they? There was that thing circulating recently, or a couple of years ago. There's a 99 call, and they say, what is it? And the woman says, I ordered 2 Savaloys. They've only sent me 1. I mean, have you ever called 99 services?
Not for a Savaloy, no.
Have you ever called? I mean, I've never used the 999.
Why don't you use them?
I've never been in an emergency.
Well, there was one point I came back from a holiday and the glass in my back garden was smashed. And so I was quite scared because I was in the house by myself. So I called 999 and it turned out to be my gardener was mowing the lawn and a stone flew up and smashed the glass by accident.
Ooh.
So yeah, but I called 999 for that because I thought someone was in my house trying to break in.
My gardener has broken the window.
Probably more police and fire brigade, but
Oh yeah, we didn't call fire brigade for that. No.
Okay, so we were talking about a typical. So there's no typical day. I mean, presumably some days you can be sort of playing snooker and watching Columbo and just doing stuff, or is it paperwork?
definitely not. So I think, like I said, a lot of people think it is fires and waiting for them to happen, but as a modern day fire service, that's completely changed. We do a lot of prevention and protection work because we realise that the prevention and protection side actually saves lives as well. So we spend a lot of time within the communities talking through being safe in the home fire safety visits. Have you heard of those? So we come around to people's homes and talk through, look at the properties, see if they need smoke alarms. We do a lot of community engagement with. We really aim for sort of vulnerable people in London that really need us.
Right.
We do a lot with schools. We do lots with the local authorities and some of the fire stations. So we talk about Southwark. 2 of my fire stations actually have community rooms, which are free to use. So we've got lots of groups coming in and actually using those spaces.
Anyone can come.
Yeah, we tend to sort of go for the local community, but I think the old day fire stations is we're behind the red doors and you didn't see us.
Yeah.
That's where it's completely changed. We want the community in the fire stations, and what we find is that when they're using the community rooms, we just start to build that relationship up. The first few times they use them, they're free. I mean, that's pretty rare in London, isn't it, to get a space that's free?
Yeah.
And then for them to come in, and then over the weeks we start to build the relationship up, and then we talk about fire safety, and that's sort of that's what a real big thing for us.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like people love you, like
Yeah.
firefighters in general.
Yeah.
People just love you, like by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, that's probably the sense of purpose that we all have. If you join the fire brigade, it's because you actually help and you want to make a difference. And I think we're really fortunate. Yeah, we wherever we go in London, we tend to find we get that. It's just that we care. That's us. That's what we're doing. And I heard the other day on telly they were talking about these big red toolboxes that turn up. And that we're all, the nature of us, that we try to fix things, and that when we turn up to an incident, we're there till we hopefully fix it.
So let's concentrate on the fire aspect of it. What are the main fires that we should think about?
Yeah. So
I guess one of them.
Yeah, let's go for it. What do you think the number one sort of fire-related
gas.
is?
Gas fire?
No, think more basics.
Oh,
Chip pan fire.
Cooking. So
Okay.
cooking tends to be our number one for fires. Cooking left unattended.
candles.
Candles.
Well, let's deal with the cooking one.
Let's go with cooking.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Sorry, Harry.
So you've got, food's been left and it's caught fire.
Yeah, left unattended, come away from the kitchen,
Yeah.
and then obviously it can catch.
So if that happens to me in my house, what do I do?
So, gone are the days. Do you remember back when we used to say the damp tea towel
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah.
So what we found is that people were actually getting hurt. So for us, it's basically you get out of the property, you close the doors, and you call 999.
Really?
Because a lot of the time, you can't put the fire out anyway, and we need to be called. So the delay in you trying to deal with it, one, you're going to be hurt, and that's what we definitely don't
Really?
want. And two, we need to come along. We need to come and deal with.
What if I've got like a bucket I can just throw with the water?
No, don't do that.
You definitely don't want to be throwing that on oil. So that's one thing. If you take away from today, get
That's
yourself
basic.
out and you call 999.
Really?
That's basic.
And you said
Nobby.
you live in London, so we tend to work on a 6 to 8 minute first and second attendance for the fire
quick.
engines.
What if you got your own extinguisher at home?
Again, we've gone away from all that because we were finding people were trying to put fires out and they were just hurting themselves,
How
burns
come
on
we know
arms.
so much about it?
Well, it's a bit of a bone of contention actually. I was a scout, and it was suggested that I might take my firefighter's badge. This is back in perhaps 1976.
Telling the truth.
Not sure. Let's wait and see what he says.
About four of us, we'd troop along to the Maidstone fire station,
Yeah.
right? I'd go up there, the lads and all that. It's like an 8-week course or something, or a 6-week course. Halfway through, they go on strike. Do you remember that? There was a strike in 70-something.
Yeah, before my time. Yeah.
Before your time. Fair enough. I'm all for, workers' rights and all that, up the workers. But then when they came back, they said, oh, no, you can't just carry on. You've got to go back and start it off again. At which point I told them to stuff it. So I never got the badge. So in answer to your question, I have half the knowledge.
So you could have been a firefighter?
I am a firefighter, unofficially.
Wow. Is that true?
Not in London.
Not in London, okay.
No, I'm a semi-qualified firefighter in, Maidstone.
In Maidstone.
Yeah. There's a
You've
car
got the
on fire.
knowledge, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's cooking. Are you going to say this about all fires? Don't do anything yourself. Are you?
Yeah,
Are?
if I'm honest. But I think when we do the home fire safety visits, a lot of that is talking about candles, leaving electrical items on, lithium-ion batteries. So obviously that's a real big concern for us at the moment.
Yeah, they
So,
catch fire.
What
and
batteries?
Lithium-ion. So a lot of e-bikes, e-scooters.
Okay.
Anything chargeable.
Anything
Right.
chargeable, yeah. So there's a charge safe campaign at the moment that we're running through the London Fire Brigade that really talks to you and explains about what to do and what not to do in relation to batteries. But it's the same. We're going to say the same sort of thing every time. Is it get yourself out of the property, close the doors to try and keep the fire within, and call 999. And that's what our job is, to obviously turn up and put the fire out.
The crucial thing is to close the windows and doors.
When you leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say perhaps the doors. So if a fire's started, what you need to be doing is you don't want to be spending time in that room because you don't want to be taking the smoke. The key part is just get yourself out. And as you're going out, if you can be closing the doors, you're just containing the fire. And it's amazing when we turn up to fires in properties where doors have been closed and it can be sort of certain black smoke behind the door, but the other side of it can almost be like there's no fire.
Wow.
It's amazing, and that's what, like I said, the 6 and 8 minutes in London, it's really impressive. Yeah.
And actually, it's the smoke inhalation that hurts you, or kills you, often kills you, rather than the fire itself, isn't it? Yeah. So that's important.
You
Fascinating.
should go back and finish your course.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really getting back
It's
into
really
it.
good.
It's all coming
My
back
son
to
is
me.
at Scout, so I'm more than happy if you want me to try somehow to get a badge. I'll do that for you.
Yeah, well, I hope you're not fast tracking him. What I was going to say was, talk us through. So the call comes into the
Yep.
999 centre. They then put it through to Southwark. What happens then?
How it works, and they are definitely the control staff. So when we talk about London Fire Brigade, we look at the fire engines and firefighters, because that's what everyone sees. But behind that, we have our control room, who are probably our, sort of the unsung heroes that are amazing, because when you dial 999 on what could be sort of worst day of your life, they're that first voice that you hear, that are calming. They can give you this fire safety advice, and they also make sure that they get the right information and send the right fire engines to where you are. But they don't always get seen. And there's a whole network of non-operational staff in the background that keep us, enabling us to do what we do every day.
You make a very good point, actually. I mean, joking apart, if there's a fire in your house, there's nothing more, I imagine, nothing more terrifying than that.
And in relation to so how it would work, you would ring 999, speak to control, and what they do is they locate the nearest fire engine. So the fire engine's got GPS. So if they're not at the fire station, I talked a lot about community engagement. They could be out on the grounds, different areas. It picks the closest fire engine, and that's what gets mobilised to the incident.
Right.
If they're at the fire stations, we aim for about 60 seconds for the call coming in to getting onto the fire engine.
And that's
then
the
out
pole.
through the
You
doors.
still got the pole?
So, we talked about the pole. It's like an iconic thing, isn't it? Everyone always talks about the fire pole, and everyone I know, I've got to come and see the fire station and the pole. And you think you've got all these fire engines, but you want to see the pole. But what's incredible is that and some stations, depending on how old they are, the height of the pole can be quite high. And you find people go to where you open the doors and see the pole, and they look down and say, maybe not.
Right.
But it's also about speed and efficiency, because the fire engines are obviously in the bays, which are on the ground floor, but the fire stations work that you could be on upper floors in offices or things like that, and you need to be able to get there as quick as possible, so it does serve a purpose. Like I say, the sort of average of 60 seconds, you need what you can. That's the one way of getting down there.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And obviously you've been in the fire service a long time. Is it, do you recommend it as a profession?
Yeah, it's really interesting, because over the time I've been in the brigade, I've probably been asked hundreds and hundreds of times, what sort of type of job is it? And I think if I went back 24 years and then looked at it now, it would probably be the same sort of answer. It's an amazing job. No 2 days are the same, because of the types of incidents and the people that we see, and also it's the actual people I work with. They're just, they're professional, they're committed, really brave. Some of the things that we do, we see some really heartwarming stuff, but heartbreaking stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
But these people are doing it every day. That's amazing. And it becomes a little bit of a family, the fire brigade, because of the way that our shifts works. We are away from home a lot. And some of the incidents are difficult, but being able to go back to the fire station, having a cup of tea, talking it through, but you can't always do that when you get home. So that's quite an important part of.
You must have to trust each other as well, because
there's a lot of trust, there's a lot of teamwork. And the main thing with the fire brigade is that you never really do anything on your own. You're always with that team. So whether you're on the fire engine together, if you're wearing breathing apparatus going into a fire, you're always going to go as a minimum of 2. So it's all about trust and teamwork. Yeah.
So cool,
it's an incredible
man.
job. Yeah.
So cool.
And if someone watching this thinks, I'd like to become a firefighter, what should they do?
So we've got the London Fire Brigade website, which you can sign up. And then what they do is they notify you when they're starting to recruit again. And I think the amazing thing with the fire brigade is that it doesn't really matter where you start, and you talk about education and everything else, but you can join the fire brigade, and you can actually, if you want, we've got people that do 30 years as firefighters, which have got the same respect for, or, I'm still a firefighter at heart, I've just got a slightly different level of responsibility now, but you can work your way through the fire brigade if you really want to.
Yeah. And I guess go and visit your local fire station, right?
Yeah, and that's the key bit. The doors are open. The fire stations are for our community. So for us, we all the time we're having people come to the fire stations, and that's really important.
Yeah, how can we reduce the chance of a fire in our house?
Yeah, so in London we have a thing called a home fire safety checker, which is online, and you can almost work through. You go through. It asks details about yourself, and then it almost goes through your property. So it would say, go to the kitchen, and it sort of you sort of answer the questions, and depending, it would either give you the information, or it may say, actually, it would be good for the fire brigade to come round and do a in-person home fire safety visit. But where we've again changed from just sort of lots and lots of those, we're now really trying to reach the most vulnerable people. So the checker will give you the information, and sometimes it might be actually it'd be good for the fire brigade to come round and do a home fire safety visit as well as. So that's a real key one for me.
Yeah. Okay, thanks so much. That was firefighting.
It's the Harry Hill Show.
It's time to play What is the Velcro Singing?
What is the Velcro singing? What is the Velcro singing?
What is the Velcro singing?
What is the Velcro singing? What is the Velcro singing?
What is the Velcro singing? So, as you can see, Melvin, it's just a standard piece of large gauge Velcro.
Right.
And it's going to sing to you, and you've got to have a go at telling me what you think the Velcro is singing. It's pretty much
Do you just want the name of the track, or do you want the artist as well?
Happy to take both.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, ready?
Yeah. That is, I know this. That is Little Mix Black Magic.
Final answer?
Hang on, wait. One more time. Oh no, is it a theme tune for a show? Is that Only Fools and Horses?
That's a big step from Little Mix.
Yeah, it's a bit
Magic.
different. Oh, I'm going to kick myself, aren't I?
Maybe, I don't know. What
I'm
about?
going to stick with Little Mix.
Yeah, you're going
Black
with
Magic.
that.
Yeah.
Black Magic. It's not Black Magic by Little Mix. Closed off from love, I couldn't stand the pain. Once or twice was enough, but it was all in vain.
I didn't think it was
Bleeding
that.
Love.
Bleeding Love again.
Don't know for difficult answers.
My mistake.
That was What is the Velcro Singing?
What is the Velcro singing? What is the Velcro singing? What is the Velcro singing? What is the Velcro singing? What is the Velcro singing?
Can I ask
a question?
Has anyone ever got it right?
No. But, you know, imagine if someone did get it right. It'd be absolutely
amazing.
fantastic, wouldn't it? It'd be fantastic. I thought you'd get that, because we already had, sung it in the show.
Gary's Joke Corner. It's Gary's Joke Corner.
This is my son, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Melvin. It's lovely to see you. A big fan of the Live Lounge. I love the Live Lounge. Harry Styles was on it, wasn't he, Daddy?
Yes, he was, Gary. Do you remember?
Yes, Gary. Harry Styles, and I think it was just Harry Styles I saw, wasn't it?
Yes. It's past his bedtime. It's past his bedtime, really. So Gary is taking over the business from me in 2030 when I retire.
Right.
And he's not a natural comedian, so he needs jokes.
I need jokes.
So do you have a joke for Gary?
Yes. What do you call a bear with no ears?
What do you call a bear with no ears? No ear
bear.
No, that's no idea. What is it? A bear with a teddy.
Doesn't matter, he can't hear you.
Is that right?
No.
What is it?
It's B.
It's what?
Just B.
Bear with no ear.
Ear.
So I said it wrong.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I could do one that I used to do at school. If you want to try that, which would be quite interesting.
All right, yeah, okay.
So do you remember the TV show Desmond's?
Desmond, just love the Desmond.
And there was a character in there called Matthew, and he used to do old African sayings.
Right.
And so I made up my own old African saying.
Fantastic.
Which no one believes because I made it so popular, it went worldwide.
Okay.
So just imagine we're in Desmond's right now.
Right.
You could be Desmond.
Okay.
And I'm Matthew. And he'll go, there's an old African saying, go to bed with an itchy bum and wake up with a smelly finger. That's what I used to say at school.
Yeah, it's very good. It's just all that acting paid off.
Yeah.
All that acting training. Gary, have you got a joke for us?
Yes, I got a joke for us, Daddy.
Don't make that noise, Gary. It limits your appeal. All right, here we go.
Here, Daddy, I like Thai food.
Really, Gary?
Yes, I love Thai food. Yum yum. Particularly, I like skewered, marinated, grilled meat with a rich, savoury, sweet peanut sauce.
Satay chicken?
Well, I don't always have it on Saturday. Sometimes have it on Sunday.
That's the sound that tells me that's the end of our Podscarf. All that remains is for us to thank our expert, Daniel Capon, and of course our special guest, Melvin Odoom. Butterfly in blue jeans, hamster in a chiffon top,
Puppy in a poncho, fluffy duckling with a bob.
butterfly in blue jeans. These are the things of our dreams. These are the things. That's all from us. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Of our dreams. Well done, Melvin.
Thank you very much, Harry.
Yeah, it's great seeing you again.
Could I keep this?
Sure, yeah. We'll just add it to the bill.
Thanks.
Harry Hill Show!
Oh, Melvin, you ever need anyone to sit in for you on Radio 1?
I'm all right, thanks, Rick.
Okay.
It's the Harry Hill Show.